Hi, Virgo. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your mid-November reading live. I've been doing some live feeds this time because I'm downtown Kingston, and you get great internet when you're downtown. So I think my feed is pretty strong. I don't think I'm skipping or anything like that. So, how are you doing, Virgo? How are you doing? I have the Gilded Tarot here. And woo, 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 woo. I also have the Lenormand and the Romance Angels. I hardly ever bring out the Romance Angels. But with Venus and Jupiter coming together soon, I think that there could be something going on. You can get love drunk on the love readings online, but I'm going to add them this time. I'm going to add them. So I hope you all are doing great and giving these cards a real good shuffle, thinking about you. Okay, let's get your vibes in there. Virgo, November 10th, 2019, November 10th, 2019, and on. Virgo, all right, got you in there. So let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. I smudged myself, the cards, my glasses. Actually, I smudged the whole apartment. I thought I should give it a good cleansing. So, woo, woo, woo. They're ready. They are ready. Okay. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm doing a past, present, future, and then I'm clarifying with these other cards. Not necessarily on every card, they're just an additive kind of thing, all right? So let's see what we got here for you. I like to turn them all over, and when I do it this way, I don't know. You just get certain ways you do certain things. You know what I mean? Good afternoon, darling. How are you? Nice. I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I'm going blind in my old age. So, I was going to put a little hat on today too because I wanted to kind of look like a tarot card. Some of them, they're just so dramatic looking, and I thought of the Magician, and I thought of like the Fool sort of thing with my little outfit. So, anyhow, Virgo. In your past, you have the Lovers, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So it's funny how I wanted to bring out the Romance Angels, because here it is. It looks like there was something passionate, off to a really passionate start, perhaps. And then, it's like someone felt attacked, it was a fight or flight reaction. That's what this Seven of Wands is, it's a fight or flight reaction. And this could have been you too, Virgo. You could have been like, no, I don't want anything serious. I just wanted, not something serious. Hi, Joyce. How you doing? So this is someone in this dynamic is feeling defensive and may just take off and leave, not work it out. Like, they're feeling attacked. So this could be you or the other person, okay, Virgo? And then you have the Four of Wands. And it looks like, this is the move in together kind of card, making new foundations together, starting again, wanting to work it out. Somebody could have a child and it's not the other person's. So there could be a stepchild involved in the situation as well. On a different, like if I were to look at it differently, without the love thing, like the Lovers is usually a choice, right? And in this choice, one doesn't want to resist their animal drives, that sexual, it's a very sexual card, but not sure, and then all of a sudden someone gets cold feet and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on now. And then an altogether turnaround change of mind again, it could be too that they want to, they were all in. They were like, oh, I want to move in together and I'm crazy about you and all this stuff. And then they got all defensive, once it started happening. Oops, I'm jiggling the freaking computer, sorry. Got all defensive. And I don't know. It's like someone's backing out. Perhaps afraid to settle down or afraid of, the commitment or the responsibility that might be involved in this partnership, this partnership. Yeah. So anyway, in your present, you have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So, this is a painful ending. Something's come to an end. It's you're not going to put any more energy into it. Not going to communicate. Like, this is the end of it. You're done with it, right? And the pain, you may need to rest after, because it was a big ordeal, a big or a long ordeal. Okay. Oh, really? It's not very good? Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to keep talking a little bit. And then if it's not working, I'll just stop and I'll put a video up instead. I thought I might be getting like super duper. You can see me just fine? Okay. Well, I'll carry on a little bit, but let me know if there's something not good. So, the Knight of Swords. The way this Knight of Swords, he's facing the Ten of Swords. One of his, I think, goals, your goals, Virgo, is to put an end to this. That's what this fella, you, is out to do. You're done with the baloney of it all. And I think you're finished with being a target too. I feel like you feel like you're a target or something. Here's that feeling back here too, right? Defensive, I don't know. You're saying I went into your man's drawer and I didn't. And, I don't know what it's about, but something about communication could be, I also got a feeling like someone's not doing their share of the work. Do you know what I mean? They just want to, be all about the loving, and not that other side of relationships, that serious responsible. I'm not trying to keep track of you. I'm just seeing if you're going to be home. I was going to make dinner tonight. That kind of stuff. Like, it could be, but anyway. So you're out to put, the goal of the Knight of Swords is put an end to all this baloney, being the target, this communication breakdown, whatever it is, right? And someone here wants to, usually the Page of Cups is a messenger. It's also new love, the energy of young love, of new love, and feeling vulnerable, right? The page is still vulnerable, is still new at it. And so, there's some of this here that speaks about you want to put an end to this stuff, and be, I think, I think for some of you, you want to speak more sweetly. You don't want to do this anymore. You don't want to argue. You don't want to fight. You don't want to defend yourself. You don't want to, you want to speak more sweetly. And I think you want to be spoken sweetly too. But it may first, when you have to go in and stand up for yourself and say, hold on a second. Like, you think I can take any more? No, I don't. I want to put an end to that, end to the pain, whatever that represents for you, and so the page, it has a new outlook, speaks sweetly. This could be a sweet message coming in. It could be an air sign, that wants to turn their whole way around the way they speak. They don't want to fight. They don't want to be mean. They don't want to, because it's, if you look at the lines down, you have the Four of Wands and then the Page of Cups. This is trying to work things out. This is trying to, it's like being having consideration, not assuming, not that you're doing that. It could be the other person, I don't know, but it's turning the whole communication thing around the other way to it's like more supportive, but it's also vulnerable in love. That page is, okay? In your future, you have the Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords. So here's more air in there too, and the Seven of Cups. So the first thing that came to me right away is about someone maturing, because there's here we go through this whole middle line up and down. First, they're very defensive, maybe immature, not wanting to share the load or in some way, and then the Knight actually is very aggressive, very motivated to get the truth out, get to the point, communicate, but it's to end that bad communication, and then graduates to the Queen, who the Queen is probably not so rush in, and she's more, she's smarter. She's smarter. She knows when to say what she needs to say. She knows there's a time and a place. She knows when she's hearing baloney too. You know, she can't be fooled anymore. She's really grown up. And so this could be you, Virgo, because I mean, just your energy, you know, because first there's the hanged man, and that's the consideration. Maybe trying to get a new perspective. There's a couple of cards here about a new perspective, and it's one of you, you know, whether this person is a lover, is a business partner, a family member, whatever. It's someone needs a new perspective, needs to um you know, the hangman to the queen of swords, it's very opposite. This person doesn't know what to think. They're trying to figure out how to get out of this quicksand kind of thing, you know, that I can't move in any direction, can't move backward, can't move forward. And then she has complete clarity. It's the complete opposite. It's a turnaround, gets a hold, gets control, can make sense of it suddenly, you know? And you're starting to make sense of things here. Things you felt you didn't have control over before, you are definitely getting control over. Oh, how did that card come out? There's a card on the side here I didn't even notice, just sitting on the side. I didn't even notice it. Oh, that's because it's up here. Boom, boom. All right. So then the last card is the Seven of Cups. Wait a minute here. You got so this is your second seven here. And, you know, sevens are kind of funny. Like this one's about your dreams, about some of your goals, what you would like to do in different areas of your life. You may want to be more creative, or be an entrepreneur. You want to find a new place to live. You want love. But the thing is, it's so many things that you need to focus. There's it's calling for focus here. Pick one, two, three of the things you really want to achieve and focus on them. Otherwise, you're going to be too scattered, and, you know, I think you can make them all happen, but just not all at once. All right. So let's have a see at the Lenormand here. I think you're coming out of a very difficult time, and you might have also sought clarity spiritually, you know, maybe through meditation, or maybe through, but I think in the beginning, you may have sought clarity through some sort of spiritual practice, perhaps, to help you clear your minds, clear your thoughts, you know. Because I think you're done with feeling defensive, you know, feeling vulnerable. I think you're going to say what you mean and mean what you say, but gently. You know, I think like this is sweet talk. This is sweet talk. So somebody could be trying to sweet talk you, Virgo. Oh, Oh, there's a few. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them all. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. We got a variety here. All right, I'm going to take them in threes. So first you have the Sun, which is ultra successful, the Midas touch. If you wanted a yes or no answer, this would be a yes. And in fact, a lot of your reading is a yes. You know what? In your first line, you start out love drunk, and also hurting, and then confused, don't have any control, and then things in the next row start turning around because you get some sort of clarity, some sort of some clarity, I think through some sort of spiritual thing, whatever that could be for you. But anyway, but it's truth and honesty too, you know. No, I think part of it is no longer not saying what you feel. You know what I mean? Like, perhaps before you could have been defensive, like always saying, well, it's only because and that's, and no, you're not like that. But anyway, this is a yes. This is a yes, yes, yes. And then you got the anchor and the ship. Now, the anchor can be two things. You want to set down anchor or you want to pull up anchor. And I think you want to pull up. This is suggesting travel, some sort of trip, perhaps. Or you want to move. You want to pull up anchor. You don't want to be in this place anymore. You want to seek adventure, seek new shores, new ports. And this is movement. Also, not just, I think it's moving, because something bright happens for you. Something it has all the Roman numerals here too, eh? I have a feeling it's going to get better over time. Whatever this is, I think it has to do with your pain. This is going to get better and better and better, like the best, like the Sun is the best. Okay. So, and then you're going to pull up anchor, and I think you're going to move. This is having the wind in your sails, really wanting to move forward, wanting to seek adventure. You're, I just feel like the wind in your sails. Okay. Good morning, darling. Brenda. All of you. I think it's all ladies, isn't it? Hi, ladies. I mean, the ones that are talking. It's the girls' day, is it? We're sitting around the table, having a coffee, talking about these cards. Okay. So this is a person that has a side that you don't know about, basically, or you have a side that they don't know about. There and it's it's not necessarily a shadow side, but sometimes it's just there's private things that we don't want to share with every single person that we meet or sleep with or whatever, and that could be the case for them. So I don't want to cast a lot of doubt right off the bat, but there's some sort of ending here. This is the coffin, the sarcophagus. Also, it's preserving something, I want to look that up though, because I don't know these like perfectly. And the coffin, I think, also has a good message. Painful change and transition. You will feel me through your body, mind, and certainly your wallet. Depression, loss, and bankruptcy are my specialties. I am sickness and bed rest. I am all endings and sometimes death. So yeah, there could be something you found out about something, some sort of secret, something you didn't know. Um, uh, um, Another side to someone, you know, uh, and perhaps that's why you felt defensive, you know. But and then you got the letter. So you've gotten a few things that suggest messages coming in. That Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, um, and then this one now. Let me just look quickly because they say it way better than I do. I am a document, a message, information, a package, an invoice, a certificate, or a test result. So there could be someone going through some sort of illness, some sort of illness there, and not saying that. I think that there's another side of this illness. I'm contradictions. So this is this card, this two-faced cards. I'm contradictions and encompass the opposites, just like I said, two sides. I project your emotions or hide them. All parts I can play, the truth or disguise. I am your creation. The mask card is about playing roles, and hmm. I think there's some sort of communication here about illness, finding out someone's ill. There could be a rift going on between you and you and this person here. And when you get news of their illness or that they're not talking about, perhaps, or haven't told you, then I think it's an end to this duplicity. This is an end to this duplicity. And this is making contact after that. That's kind of how I see that. It's some sort of a struggle in a relationship. Or it could be many relationships, because in the Seven of Wands, there's 7 wands, 7 people holding those. In this Ten of Swords, there's 10 swords. It could be, struggles with many people. But the Four of Wands, this is like the home, around the home. You're going to get complete clarity about this. I think you're going to put you're putting an end to the pain, to the whatever the pain is for you, whether this is people, could be illness, because it's suggested over there too. What do we have for Virgo, for our romance angels? What do we have for Virgo here? You're going to have options coming up soon. You got options. I think one of those is what you're going to think about moving, pulling up anchor. You're going to feel good again. Feel like this is like optimism. you know. And what do they say about the sun emanating? Oh, I hate when I can't find my words. Hello there, darling, from the north of England. So it's kind of late after, kind of early evening for you right now, eh? Good evening, darling. Good evening. So, whatever this is you're dealing with, you're coming out of it. You're fine. You have options. You're going to move forward. You're putting an end to this duplicity that's happening here, whether it's the other person or yourself. There's some sort of communication that is going to put an end to it. And that's all there is to it. Tell me for Virgo, November 10th and on, usually about 30 days at the most. You know, could happen tomorrow. Come on, tell me for Virgo. Tell me for Virgo, how long we've been going? Not too bad today. Not too bad. Oh, you got some Earl Grey. I have some Folgers coffee right now. Oh, I shouldn't have said a company name. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. I'm having coffee. Oops. That was an accident. I'll probably get an email now from YouTube. Make the effort. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. If this is a love reading for those who are dealing with a relationship, you know, this it says with each row turning things around, speaking more sweetly, not being mean, not the jabs, you know, the jabs at each other. You know, it begins in the lovers wanting this back again in the relationship. Don't want to feel defensive. You know, this is turning it around. Let's work it out. Let's build new foundations. Another reason why I think you're moving, because it's, you know, not necessarily building, but making new foundations. And so each row, it has you turning around, and down here, when you get complete clarity, you know, you're smart as a whip. You're very sharp, you know, sharp, and you have options. You just got to pick a couple, you know, so you're not, but this is making the effort, speaking sweetly, trying, and perhaps understanding that both of you feel vulnerable. Both of you do. Yes, exactly. It's not always easy, you know. It's not always easy to do. And sometimes you have to be the Knight of Swords, and you have to stand up for yourself, and you have to say, excuse me, excuse me? You know, yeah, you just do. And, you know, also, and I'm not defending the other person. Don't think I am if there's another person. But sometimes we don't realize how far we're going in our meanness. You know, you just get caught up in it. If you've been a long-term couple, you get caught up in the, well, you didn't, you know, and all that. And if someone were to record it without you knowing and playing it back to you, you'd probably be so surprised at how you sound, you know, or the other person, like I'm saying. So, yeah, I had someone tell me at a party once, there was a lady there, and I'd seen her around at a couple of the parties. My friends have a lot of parties. There's a lot of musicians. Anyhow, I said, oh, hi, my name is Lynn. She said, yes, I've met you before. You were rude to me. And I said, really? I was? And she said, yes. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't want to give that impression. How was I rude? What did I do? I'm sorry I did that to you. She goes, oh, no, don't worry about it. It's nothing. And I go, no, no, tell me. I want to know. No, no, it's fine. You were fine. You're okay. But I kind of liked that she put me in my place. And I didn't realize that I had been rude to her another time. And I don't want to do that to people, I don't want to be rude. So I started paying more attention to, I don't know, how I address people and stuff. Aw, thank you. I don't understand. It looks like Dutch to me, Kobe. And it's Netherlands. Something about the Netherlands. I know. I know a tiny bit of Dutch, but not much. Tell me more for Virgo. For Cody and Garden and Lioness. Hello, I missed you there. And Michelle and Mary Jane and all my beautiful darlings. Tell me more. For all my Virgos out there. For all my Virgos. Can all Virgos possibly be going through the same thing? Oh. Jumpers. I live in an apartment building now, so there's noise. Trust and new love. So this is kind of the opposite. Well, no, it's not. This is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So whether it's with that person or moving forward, you're going to move forward successfully. Whatever you're moving forward with. Trust. This situation is calling you for you to have faith. You know what I like? I just noticed in this card. Look closely. The couple are in an embrace, and the angel is, Cupid is behind the woman, and she's getting ready, or it is getting ready to poke the woman with the arrow and to help to make her fall in love. But the guy has his arm up, and he's saying, wait, maybe she'll do it on her own. Like he's having faith that she will fall in love on her own. I don't need your love drug, I don't need it. I think I got it. And new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So is that who this is, Virgo? This new person that is, they may hold you in very high regard, or you hold them in very high regard. Could be very passionate, a lot of chemistry. Like this is like sexy stuff, this is sexy. But then maybe once you get out of bed, you're like, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Hold on now. You were so nice a minute ago. So this is, new love. And look at all the cherubs around her, That's kind of saying how attractive, like people might be finding you especially attractive right now. Yeah, just naturally. She's kind of got on what I got on right now. Anyhow, yeah, you're attracting someone here because, this, in every card, there's two people, except for the cherub down here. And he's saying, whoa, I got this. I think I got it. So someone's, looks to me, trying to win you over, maybe got off to a bad start, perhaps, and is trying to win you over. Could be someone completely, totally new. But it says you need to trust and make the effort. And I think that's what this Page of Cups says too, about making the effort, speaking sweetly. I don't always see the Page of Cups as that, but today I do. Today. Okay, my darlings. That's wonderful. And I really like hearing that, but sometimes perhaps this isn't a new love, it's reviving love, like getting that passion back in there. It's kind of funny because I'm dressed all like lacy top and all this. Getting that passion. And it's not just up to one person, right? Maybe one person has been trying, the other one's like, I don't want to, And so, and so it's about making the effort. It's really worth it. It says very successfully moving on. Very successfully moving on. Also, I don't know why I'm on this right now, but the other thing about the two sides thing is I'm getting a sexy feel from this, and perhaps you or the other person is wanting to share things that they feel like you may not accept about them, that in the sexy division. Okay, so I don't know if that's for everyone, but yeah. And so it's about communicating more openly, more sweetly, and this all isn't all about the other person also, and relationship. I think there's something that you feel stuck in, like you don't feel control. You're going to get a different perspective. You're going to get clarity, and it's you may adapt a spiritual. Yeah, let's have some sexy time. I love kitchen dancing, actually. If a guy started spinning me around in the kitchen, oh my God, I'd be swept right off my feet. I would love that. So, you're going to adopt a spiritual practice, I think, and you're going to have your wits about you. You're going to be very sharp. It's all going to make sense. You're going to make sense of it all, is what I think. Sense of whatever this confusion, this doubt, this lack of control. Okay. So anyway, Virgos, I really hope you like this reading. Have a great day. The 11th of September, I've been seeing 55 a lot. 55. Well, fives are change, and 5 and 5 is 10, which is also change, right? That's the end, and then you have the 1 again. So it looks like there could be some change in your life coming, garden, like now or very soon, because they're both change numbers. Yeah. You're welcome, Kobe. You're absolutely welcome. It's my pleasure, and I love doing these lives. I know I go on gabbing a little bit, but I love the personal touch and that you can communicate with me right on the spot, sort of thing. I think that's wonderful. And I don't know, I just love it because I'm a social person. So just talking to myself in the video is all right, but this is better. This is better. Take care. Have a great day. I'm going to. If you want a personal reading or any of that stuff, press that like button if you can. It helps me a lot. And subscribe. It's free. Anyway, take care. Have a great day. Bye now.